Good morning, it's Icky here again. It is the 26th of November, Saturday. And chores have been done this morning. No eggs this morning, no eggs yesterday, but other than the one that I think is laid underneath Elsa's building. And I better shut this door before they start getting out. Enjoyed yesterday afternoon. The bird. I prefer to cook my chicken low and slow, but the fire got away from me and it came out hot and fast, and boy was it tough. The breasts were fine. The thighs and the legs are, well, can I say, quite chewy. I think the other thing I'm dealing with is the roosters are actually getting fairly dated for consumption. My heavy dual-purpose breed here is supposed to be knocked off at 12 weeks, and they're in their 20s now. So I think I'm going to have to change my cooking method. Again, the reason they're so old is I have no way of preserving them if I knock them off now. So, yeah, the best way to keep them is keep them alive. I just see a lot of chicken soup in my future. I think I'm actually going to sit down and have another cup of tea before I get started today. By the way, no change with Elsa. Let's see, what else? I'm going to try to finish the ceiling in her building today. Reasonable goal. But the reason I've been pushing so hard, well, hard for me, this past fall was to get to the point where I don't have to push in inclement weather. So, yeah, it's a couple of degrees below freezing, and I want it to warm up a little bit. So I'm going to have a cup of tea, herbal I think, and bring you back later. Okay, I'm back out here again. I think a few days back, again, I'm really behind in my comments, and I apologize. I will try to keep on top of them. Asked why this wood was piled here. This is the firewood I have cut this year, so it will not be getting burnt until at least next year. And I got no room in the shed for it, so it's going to weather out here for the winter. Different little tidbit. I have been using the same coffee cup for years. Blue enameled, love it. It's oversized, it holds one full water bottle, so a good sized coffee. And I came downstairs today and I had water running into the downstairs of the cabin. Checked it, it's brown, gucky looking stuff. Thought, great, my roof's leaking, you know, somehow I've got an ice dam up there. Turned out it was my coffee cup from upstairs. After all these years, it sprung a leak. Yeah, I guess my coffee's rather corrosive because it ate through the steel tin, or the steel cup. Anyways, I'm okay. Sorry about that. The phone rang. Elsa's ceiling. Okay, I want to finish that today. So, yeah, I'm digging things out of the snow. Having an awful time finding stuff, but yeah, so Elsa looks content enough, and I think I will get to work now, so later. Okay, so the first thing I've done is nailed this 2x2 up here, just with a couple of nails, and please notice it's a little bit below the ceiling boards. It will allow me to tuck one end in there and not have to try to hold both ends in while I'm nailing. So that holds one end up, then I can start by nailing this end up. And Elsa likes the bench. Yeah, maybe I should make her a few climbing thingies in here. I do want to build a milking stand in here at some point in time, but I need to get all the insulation in, the OSB on the outside, and then strap it with the boards. Anyhow, I better keep at it if I'm going to get anything done. Icky out. And got to square up both ends of the board before I install, because this is again rough sawn lumber. And because I'm trying to conserve gasoline right now, it will all be done with the handsaw rather than starting up the generator and the skill saw. So it will not be a quick project, people. Later. Okay, and there we go. One ceiling installed. I will say that 16-inch one, covered with, Elsa's chewing on my coat, covered with ice, was heavy. Nailed it up there on one end, came up here to nail the other end, and it actually pulled right through the nails. So, yeah. Fresh cut, green, and then covered in ice. So, wasn't in a hurry to use the second one. Anyways, that's what I wanted to accomplish today, so that's done. I think I'm going to take the afternoon off, or what's left of the afternoon, and tomorrow start the same thing in the chicken coop. So, Elsa, it's my coat, leave it alone. Anyways, I think she's feeling a little bit better. While I was in here, she started eating some hay and cleaned up her pellets, so yeah, I don't know what was going on, but she seems to be on the mend. Anyways, I'll bring you back later. Okay, it's about 4 o'clock, so I'm rapidly running out of daylight. But these guys are away for the day, and that ceiling will be my project tomorrow, I hope. Yeah, wished I'd got it done before I moved the birds in, but hey, we'll work through it. In the meantime, it's the journey, not the destination, and looks like these guys are all pulling over for a rest stop. Like I said, it's getting late. Anyways, talk to you tomorrow. Icky out.